So today's video is going to be me going through a whole load of empties, maybe not empties, maybe nearly empties, and I will explain to you which of the beauty products that I'm going through and toiletries have been favourites and which have been fails. Welcome back to Selfcare Karen. It is lovely to have you here. Selfcare Karen, it's all about empowering you to take better care of yourself through these beauty product reviews so that you can make the best choices for you. I have lots and lots of videos on hair care, on skin care, and also I have a ton of guided meditations and a practice called EFT, which is, you might know it as tapping. So if you want to know more about what I do here on YouTube, just take a look at the channel. You'll see I've got hundreds of videos. I also have a mailing list. If you would like to know more about my mailing list, you can find details on my website. There is a link below in the video description. If you do decide to join my mailing list, you get 3 free downloads to help you with your self-care. And also I don't bombard you with emails. I send 2 emails a month, and in them I do include from time to time exclusive offers for you, my viewers, for the people that sign up to the mailing list, to get discounts on my products and services. Also to say, this video is not sponsored. I am not sponsored in any shape or form. However, I am an Amazon associate, which means I may earn from qualifying purchases. So basically, for the products that I talk about today that are available on Amazon, there'll be a link in the video description. And if you click on that link, you can decide to buy the product at no extra cost to yourself. However, I will or may gain some commission from that purchase. I use that money, which is not a lot, to reinvest back here into my channel. Okay, so today I have got so many products to share with you. That's why I've decided to do the video, because although it's not quite the normal cadence for me, I just want to record it now so that I can move these off to recycling, the rubbish, all of that kind of stuff, and not keep on having this kind of deluge of empties. I'm going to start off with hair care, and my apologies if I've mentioned any of these before, but that's what happens when you get to perimenopause. Your brain stops working, okay, or at least your memory does. Clairol Colour Strong, I have a video on this. Revlon Colour Stay, I have a video on this. Of the two, definitely preferred the Revlon. Okay, let me move those off. I recently did a video where I've tried Just for Men. Oh my God, overwhelmingly positive results. I will link that video up here so you can check it out if you haven't seen it already. Okay, and then also this is the Clairol conditioner that came with the dye. So you use it, you carry on using it. It's okay, it's not amazing. I didn't see a dramatic improvement in my damaged hair. Finally finished the Timotei repairing mask. I mean, it's probably went out of its sell-by date. I mean, not sell-by date, best before date. It doesn't actually have that symbol on it for how long you could keep it open. 12 months. Okay, probably had it open for 12 months or more. Yeah, definitely not wowed by this. I love the purifying shampoo though. Okay, and then really adore this Tresemme Replenish and Cleanse. Really great on oily rooted hair. But to say here that it can be a little bit drying, I found, after time. So you must make sure that you follow up with a conditioner that is going to help, but very good at clarifying the hair. And I don't know if I class this as hair dye, but let me explain. This is the L'Oreal Brow Colour. I do have a video where I show how I use this. I'll link that video up here. This was a real pain in the bum. Oh, I threw it away, but it kind of got product everywhere, so there was no way of stopping it from spilling. I used up what was left of this doing my roots. I kind of need to do my roots again, but this is a hack that I included in my recent video for hair tips for perimenopausal hair, and I'll link that video up here if you've not seen it already. Okay, moving on to perfume. I've got this Roger and Galette Rose It's a fragrant well-being water, just a little bit left. This I bought because it was told it's not, a bit coming out. I was told that it was a dupe for Stella by Stella McCartney. Not a dupe. It's not strong enough. It does have a bit of Stella. But yeah, but this is lovely for day wear. And then this one from Nest, it was just a little sample. This is their Lychee Rose. I just found it way too sweet for me. But it's nice to try out new perfumes. I've recently got into Dossier perfumes. I'm actually collaborating with them on a couple of videos. I'll link the video that I did reviewing 3 of their perfumes up here if you want to see that. Okay, we're moving on now. God, I've got so much stuff to Toiletries. I don't know, is this a toiletry? I've had real skin condition, itchy skin problems recently, and my lady garden went on fire recently, and not in a good way. This is blooming amazing. Vagisil Daily Soothe and Protect Cream. In fact, I've tried so many, well, not so many, but I tried a couple of different things. I think I might do a deep dive video. Let me know in the comments if you want me to talk about this, because I imagine it's not something that's widely discussed here on YouTube, but I've got no shame. So, well, it's not really shame. I don't care. I just want to tell you what is going on and what's working for me. But yeah, really good. I've got the larger size now because I used it up fairly quickly. So that's Vagisil. A couple of hand creams. This one from Aldi. I guess it's a Neutrogena dupe. This was great. This one from Burt's Bees Watermelon Mint. I wasn't a fan of the texture or the scent. Hand wash from Boots Fresh Line. Bought this because it's 85p. It got used up so fast, so it's probably, not great that it wasn't as false economy, I guess what I'm trying to say. Okay, itchy skin, been trying out different shower gels. Of these 2 Sanex ones, I definitely prefer this one, the calming one. The smell is quite sweet. This is fragrance free, but I felt this was a bit more soothing than this one, but both great. And I've got another Sanex one on the go at the moment. I've got an empty from Wild. This was their Cherry Blossom deodorant refill. Not a massive fan of this scent. A bit too kind of sweet for me. Badidas, sorry, I should have said that before. 3-in-1, so nostalgic. Love, love, love the smells. My son loves it too. Okay, let's talk about makeup before we go on to skincare. Okay, so this is not actually a complete empty, but I am chucking this because the colours that remain are just never going to be used up by me. And I've done pretty well, I think, using it up. This is so old. I think this lasted me 10 years or thereabouts. So that's going to be a chuck. Sorry, did I tell you? It's the Mua Makeup Academy. I don't even know if they still exist. And this was the Undressed eyeshadow palette. I did have a few more. I've given them away. There's no way. I've got so many eyeshadow palettes. I don't think I'll ever need to buy any more eyeshadow in my life. And that fills me with a bit of sadness because I love buying makeup and trying new makeup. So yeah, I've reduced my stash. This lipstick, I think I probably had this on the go for 10 years. I think it was a freebie in a glossy box. Could it be? This is Paprika by Clinique. It was great for just like everyday wear. It was very moisturizing as well. Although generally I'm not a massive fan of Clinique, I have to say. Moving on to teeth, I recently did a video where I share how I got on with these Dr. Dent teeth whitening strips. I'll link that video up here if I can still link videos. And also, these I've probably spoken about 100 times. These are to clean my mouth guard. And then I've got a Superdrug toothpaste. It's supposed to be whitening. Didn't notice any difference there. Let's end up with skincare. And I did a video on e.l.f. Holy Hydration range. This is the kit that I bought all used up. So if you want to watch that video, this is the thumbnail. I don't think I can probably link anymore because there's like a limit that you get to. Here is the Simple Soothing Water Cream. Again, I've actually got 2 videos of the Simple Skincare, which, please take a look at. Been absolutely blown away by Simple Skincare recently. Then I have finally got this empty of Garnier. This is their Daily UV SPF 50. This is the glow one. It's kind of my favorite of the three that they've got that's got 50 SPF. And you know what, the reason why it took me so long to use this up was because you know how it's your favorite and you want it to last, so I kind of stopped using it, and then I thought this is ridiculous, just use it up. So that's now an empty. I've got another SPF which is an empty, which I cut open to get all the dregs out of. This is the Avon Anew Daily Defense Moisturiser SPF 50 with vitamin C. Again, this was good too, but I prefer the Garnier Glow because it's got a bit of tint to it. And then, oh, I probably should have done this in Toiletries. Dove Cream Beauty Bar. Absolutely love to have come back to this. It is so gentle on the skin. Lovely stuff. Smells great. And then last two products. I got this Aveeno Baby Dermexa Emollient Cream for very dry, itchy skin because my skin has just been awful of late. Unexplained itchiness. It's driving me absolutely insane. This I got because it was on offer. Loved it. My skin just, it's so soothing, but it is quite, it's like £10 full price for, let's see, 150 millilitres. This would have lasted me maybe, if I'd used it every time I apply cream, maybe 4 days, maybe a bit less. So it's just not a cost-effective way considering how much moisturiser needs to slap on at the moment. But this one from Neutrogena is much, much more affordable. Although I did actually do a video on this specifically, and it saddens me that actually it seems to be quite difficult to lay your hands on at the moment. I do think they still have it on Amazon. I will include a link for it. This, I love because it's in a tub. This is so, oh, missed you. This is so moisturising. It's got the big ingredient after water, I seem to think, is glycerin, and my skin just loves a glycerin. And you know what, I used this a lot on my face, and it was really deeply moisturising. I would definitely repurchase this in time because I just think it's fantastic skin, a fantastic cream, and yeah, really, really lovely. So that was it. I feel like that was a lot. As I said, I've just got so much stuff here on my bed here. Now I will, once the video's ready to go, I will recycle what I can. The rest, unfortunately, will go into landfill rubbish. And yeah, I mean, it brings me a lot of joy to share my empties. I don't know if I'm crazy, but it also feels very satisfying to talk to you about them. It's kind of like part of the decluttering and clearing process. Anyway, maybe I'm just doolally. But anyway, let me know in the comments, is there any product you are gagging for me to review or feature on my channel? Let me know, or any kind of video that you would like me to cover. Love, love, love your suggestions. Please remember, you are in perfect time. Thank you so much for watching.